I don't need to talk about Kevin Durant. I don't need to talk about James Harden. I don't need to talk about Steve Nash as a coach. I don't need to talk about them losing what's the name? Them losing DeAndre Jordan. I don't need to talk about them getting Cam Thomas, who looks like right now the steal of the draft. All this team's the success of this team is banking on one person and one person alone, and that is Kyrie Irving. Now, am I saying that this is Kyrie Irving's team? No, this is Kevin Durant's team. Am I saying that Kyrie Irving is the best player? No, Kevin Durant's the best player. James Harden's the second best player. Then it's Kyrie. So why am I saying that the success of this team is banking on Kyrie Irving? Because we know what we're going to get out of Kevin Durant. Again, when healthy, Kevin Durant. Hell, the GMs just voted. I think Kevin Durant, they voted him like the best player in the league. We know what Kevin Durant is. We know when healthy who James Harden is. One of the most prolific scorers the league has ever seen. So I say that the success for the Brooklyn Nets is pretty much banking on Kyrie, because Kyrie, now, I'm not here, again, I've said this time and time again, I'm not here to tell anybody what to do when it comes to this vaccine. I'm not, it's your body. You do what you do what makes you happy. You do what makes you feel safe. If you want to take the vaccine, take it. If you don't want to take it, hey, that's on you. Do your thing. I'm vaccinated. My family's vaccinated. Cool. And I'm not here judging anyone that doesn't want to get vaccinated, or I may have personal feelings about getting vaccinated compared to not getting vaccinated, but I'm not here, I'm not looking at somebody differently that doesn't want to get vaccinated compared to someone that does. But with that being said, there's mandates out now. There are cities, there are states that are forcing people, are putting mandates out that you have to get the vaccine, and Brooklyn is one of them. New York was one of the hardest hit places, obviously, but one of the hardest hit places with COVID, and because of that, and now that we have a vaccine, they're pretty much, if you are a Brooklyn worker, or essential worker, which they're considering basketball players essential workers, you have to get mandated, or you have to get vaccinated, or you can't play. Meaning, Kyrie Irving right now is not eligible to play in any home games. And the thing about it, because you were like, all right, people that's saying, all right, there's only 41 games. You good. Just play on the road. No, because there are also road teams like San Francisco. There are also road teams that also have this mandate, meaning he won't be able to play in San Francisco. He won't be able to play in Brooklyn. And what happens when you get to the playoffs? In a series. What happens if a series goes to Game 7 in Brooklyn? He can't play. Hell, he can only play, say Brooklyn has home court advantage. He can only play in 3 games if it goes to 7 games? Meaning, bro, you see what the Lakers are doing. There's teams that are retooling. The Lakers, Milwaukee Bucks that just won a championship. Golden State's getting healthy. We see what the Miami Heat are doing now. The Phoenix Suns, the Clippers, man. I just think, man, this season for the Brooklyn Nets is banking on if Kyrie gets the vaccine or not. Because we know what you're going to get from KD. You know what you're going to get from James Harden. And they're good. They're good enough to get you to the championship with those two alone. No. They're good enough to get you at least to the second round with those two alone. Not saying that they're, but when you're playing, say they have to play Milwaukee Bucks, a better team without Kyrie Irving. We saw what happened in this year. Say they have to play the Miami Heat in the second round, a complete team, and you don't have Kyrie Irving in half the games. And don't get me started with what the Lakers are about to. Bro, you have LeBron, AD, Russell Westbrook, Melo. Dwight Howard's back. Rajon Rondo's back. DeAndre Jordan's there. THT, like, the last thing you want to do is be in an NBA Finals game. Say they make it to the finals and Kyrie Irving can't play in home games. So this season, the success. I'll say this: the success that the Brooklyn Nets have this season is solely based on what happens with Kyrie Irving in this vaccine. Now, you saw that Andrew Wiggins got it because he was set to lose like $15 million. Now, I understand with endorsements and everything and how much money he's made in his career, $15 million ain't nothing. Now, I know it's crazy to say this, but $15 million ain't nothing to Kyrie. But this is your best. Hell, the Brooklyn Nets lost a championship last year due to the health of Kyrie Irving and the health of James Harden. And, all we've been hearing is, when we're fully healthy, scary hours. That's all we've been hearing all offseason from James Harden and the team. And now you may not have, in fact, you probably won't have your full team, at least if Kyrie Irving doesn't get the vaccine, you will not have your full team half the games. So he's pretty much a part-time player. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know, but that's definitely a story that's going to linger throughout the year if Kyrie Irving stands pat and does not get the vaccine. Again, I'm not here saying, you have to get the vaccine, you don't have to get the vaccine. I'm here saying do what's best for you. But I also know that if this is starting to affect like your work, or your livelihood, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that.